friends, it's Miss B. I have a really cool project for you to try at home. So my sister and I tried making cinnamon rolls. I know, I'm not even the best baker, but we tried and it was actually so much fun. So I want to share the recipe with you, and maybe you can try it at home with your parents or grandparents or aunts, uncles, with your siblings. I just want you to try it if you can. So here on my counter I have all of the ingredients that you're going to need in order to make cinnamon rolls. The most important one is Pillsbury dough. And I just got this at my local grocery store. You also need brown sugar. You don't need this much, so you can just get a little one. You also need regular sugar. You need cinnamon. And you also need cinnamon sugar. And this is really easy to make. You just take half a cup of your regular sugar and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, and then you mix it together. For the frosting for your cinnamon rolls, you're going to need powdered sugar. You also need butter, vanilla, and heavy whipping cream. So your very first step is to grab a container. It doesn't have to be glass, it could be aluminum, or just have your parents help you find a container where you can put 8 small cinnamon rolls. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put 4 tablespoons of melted butter in a plate, and then I just put it in the microwave for 10 seconds. And then I'm going to put half a cup of brown sugar, and then I'm going to mix it together. And you're going to mix, and it has to turn into like a goopy liquid, and this is what we're going to put at the bottom of our container. So I'm gonna keep mixing because I can still see the butter. I'm gonna mix. Okay, and now that I'm done whisking it, I just poured it into my container, and then I shook it for a couple seconds just to make sure that it covers the entire surface. Now for the fun part. We get to open our Pillsbury dough and actually start making our cinnamon rolls. So this is really easy. You just have to peel it open and it pops open. So I'm gonna peel it from here. Okay, so once you peel it open, you take your spoon and you squeeze it, and it pops open like that. And you're going to lay it on your counter or whatever kind of surface that you're using. Okay, now you're going to unroll your dough. Find my end here. I'm gonna unroll it all the way through. Okay, so now what you have to do is, you see all these little dotted líneas? Well, you're gonna take your dos dedos and you're gonna pinch them so that they don't open up, just like that. And you're gonna do that to all of the dotted líneas. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just try to make sure that you close them all. And if they open up, just go back through and then pinch them again. Okay, perfect. It looks like I got all of them. Okay, and then my next step is to take 1 teaspoon of butter for every rectángulo on my dough. I'll try my best to get it out of here. Perfect. And then you're going to take a butter knife, have your parents help you with this part, and you're going to spread the butter all over your dough. And if you feel like you need some more butter on there, feel free to add more on there. Perfect. Now that our butter is all smeared on there onto our dough, we're gonna take our cinnamon sugar mixture, and we're gonna cover our entire dough with this. And I'm just gonna take my hand and do it. I'm just gonna sprinkle it on there. And you wanna make sure that you get plenty of sugar on here. It's gonna look like a lot, but you wanna make sure that you cover the entire thing. And perfect. So your next step is you're going to roll the dough. You're going to try to roll it as tight as you can. And it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. Okay, next, you're going to lay them like this. And I'm just going to take the same butter knife that I used. I'm just going to cut these off. And then I'm going to cut them into smaller cinnamon rolls like this. There we go. And then you're going to take your pan where you put, remember, the brown sugar. We're going to put our cinnamon rolls in there. Okay, now you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And once it beeps, you're going to put your cinnamon rolls in for 20 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to put my cinnamon rolls in for 20 minutes. And you want to make sure you have an adult help you with this. 20 minutes. I'm going to set my timer. 20 minutos. Okay, perfect. And it's on. And now we're going to move on to making the frosting for our cinnamon rolls. Okay, so for the frosting, you're going to need 1 cup of powdered sugar. So I already poured it in here. And then next, you're going to need 4 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. And this is the one that I found at my local grocery store, but you can use whatever you like. So I need 4. So cuenta conmigo. 1, 2, 3 y 4. Okay. Ahora, I need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And now the fun part. Now we get to mix all of these ingredients together. I'm just grabbing a big fork and I'm just going to mix. Okay, so now if you see, there is no more powdered sugar. It's all mixed in and now it's ready. Now we're gonna go and check on our cinnamon rolls and see how they're doing. Okay friends, I just took my cinnamon rolls out of the oven and it looks like they're all done. Now you have to let them cool down, completely cool down, and then you get to add as much frosting as you want. Well friends, it was so much fun to get to make this with you. I hope that you get to try it at home. And if you do, please let me know down in the comments below if you enjoyed it or not. Also, if you try it at home, have your parents email me a picture. Recuerda, lávate las manos and help your family clean up. See you soon.